Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the New York Mets and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Now a hard liner toward short, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. Digging in now, Anthony Vogel. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. These Angels, Harold, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, we're watching a team that won the last game, put them at 500. Now, they're not where they want to be, and they're still several games back in the division. But you just keep pushing one day at a time, and you never know if you might be able to gain some ground.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Vogel is retired, 2 down now.
Center fielder number 7.
Digging in, Manuel Margot. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Coming to the plate now, Wilmer Flores. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. First pitch on its way. He's running towards second. Takes this the other way to right. Calhoun is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. At the plate, Brandon Marsh. He'll lead things off here.
For the Halo. Left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. These Mets, Harold, as they take the field here today, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win. Boy, that was a good pitch right there, and a good job of spoiling it, too.
Just a touch outside, 1-2. A little bouncer. And he's set down, 1 away. So stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Margot's under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And a step off. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. In is Christian Yelich. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. This is on the ground over to first. And that is through into right field for a single. Stepping in, DJ Peterson.
First baseman, DJ Peterson.
First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 2-1. The set and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But this is speared by the first baseman. Digging in the switch hitter, Kevin Manti. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And the runner back. Here's the first pitch to him. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Price is right there. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Pablo Cabrera. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And here's a ball hit in the air. Simmons into shallow left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Into the box now, Justin Turner. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
That curveball just froze him. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze him.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. The pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Set to deal on 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Digging in, C.J. Cron. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And he'll step off. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fastball is in there.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Ready with the 0-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. Now at the plate, Josh Naylor.
First baseman, Josh Naylor.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Ball 1.
Ball 1.
The count's 1-1.
1-1. Here it comes. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Steven Serrano, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. Grounded to first. Naylor fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Coming to the plate now, Ahmad Rosario. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Ready for another chance. Anthony Vogel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. Trout is there. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. From the stretch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw you.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Here's the German-born catcher, Bruce Maxwell. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Takes a knee-high fastball. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get them to chase again. He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Rosario onto the grass, 1 down. Now batting, Ian Price.
Ian Price.
First pitch of the at-bat. A cold strike on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Swung on and lifted down the left field line. Vogel on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Marsh. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. In now is Andrelton Simmons. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Margot, but he won't get there. It falls in. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Trout. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Digging in for his second at-bat, Wilmer Flores. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Tapper up the line. That rolls foul for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Christian Yelich. He singled his last time up. Right side to his right, Naylor. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Striding in once again, DJ Peterson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. Standing in, Kevin Manti. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Kevin Manti.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. 1 run, 4 hits. And no errors on the Mets line score so far. Line toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. In now, Pablo Cabrera.
Catcher, Pablo.
He's set. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. At the plate, Steven Serrano trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Down the third baseline. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Justin Turner, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And that's in there for strike one.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Yelich sprinting after it. This will land out there just foul. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. Pitch on the way. Another one sent foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is under it. 1 away. At the plate, Cole Calhoun looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Striding in, C.J. Cron. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll try to pull back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he is out on the tag. Digging in once again, Ahmad Rosario. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Ground ball left side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Anthony Vogel. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there.
Inside.
Quality take.
Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Nipped the corner, 2-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
Number 7, Manuel.
First pitch on its way. Manuel Margot is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
That gets down, and the inning will continue. He's through first and hustling for second. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. Ready once again, Wilmer Flores. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's set and the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Left side, Price ranges to his left. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Josh Naylor comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Margot on the move, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the pitch. That's inside. 2-0. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike 1. 3-1. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Rosario takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Third baseman number 48.
So striding Ian Price. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Heading after it is Margot. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. In is Christian Yelich. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. Striding in once again, DJ Peterson. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
Sharp ground ball to third. Throw gets him. 2 down. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Kevin Manti, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Simmons. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Marsh. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Brandon Marsh.
And that misses inside 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Late that time for a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. In now is Andrelton Simmons. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. That's popped up out towards short right field. Flores ranging into the outfield. 2 down. Digging in once again, Mike Trout. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he's clearly getting off the fastball right there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing. I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Full count now, 3-2. Ready now with the payoff pitch.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by.
Ready for another shot now. Pablo Cabrera. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Simmons into shallow left. 1 down. Digging in to try it again. Steven Serrano. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Swing and a hot shot toward third. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Ready for another chance. Ahmad Rosario. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Left fielder
stepping in and ready for another shot. Anthony Vogel 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Got him lunging that time as he pushes one on the ground to second. Turner comes up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
The traditional 7th inning stretch.
Ready once again, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Second baseman, Justin Turner.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Margot is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now, the first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now. Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
1 out, nobody on. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in, C.J. Cron. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. This one's down to third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
The batter, first baseman, Josh Naylor.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Vogel ranging back. He gets there to make the catch, and that'll bring up Manuel Margot. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple.
Fielder, Manuel Margot.
Heading out towards shallow right. Calhoun is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Striding in, Wilmer Flores. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ripped down the first base line, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. In is Christian Yelich. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ground ball right side. To his right, Naylor. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Now batting, DJ Peterson.
DJ Peterson.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And another snap throw to the bag. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play as that pickoff throw misfires in a big way. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And that misses. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. He'll get it into second. Throw won't get him. Standing in, Kevin Manti.
Kevin Manti.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout on the run. And that retires the side. Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Maxwell.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Vogel moving in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Striding into the box, Ian Price. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ray Navarro will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 20, Ray.
Here comes the first pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Stepping in, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 36, Sean.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. The second for one. On to first. And talk about doing the job. At the plate, Pablo Cabrera will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Cabrera.
Chris Davis will try to get his club a little night. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Digging in the switch hitter, Steven Serrano. A shot down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Now in the box, Ahmad Rosario. A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Serrano rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now. Stepping into the box, Anthony Vogel. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Now at the plate, Manuel Margot. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Rosario rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner scores from second. Stepping in, Wilmer Flores. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Swing and a liner. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And add 1 more as this is now a 6-0 ball game. Settling in now, Christian Yelich. Couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You can see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Line toward right center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. In now, DJ Peterson. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now a ball pulled deep down the left field line, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row. I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. Digging in, Kevin Manti.
Third baseman, Kevin Manti.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air to center. Trout has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. In to score, the runner from third. Here's Chris Davis now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Chris Davis.
hit on the ground out to short. Simmons is there. Ball in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off.
The shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. Ready with the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it to the dirt and turn one over for you.
Sinker, 3-2 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Ready now, Justin Turner. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Margot racing back. He gets there, and that's the second out. And he throws it away. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And that misses as well. 3-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting.
Standing in, C.J. Cron. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
He gets him to swing through that one. So the Angels are down to their final strike now.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back. Guys now that have reached. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. And the slider swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. And this ball swung on and hit to center field. And this should do it. Margot is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, I was impressed by this outing, no doubt. The numbers don't lie. 7 1/3, very solid innings. And when you do that, you give your team a good chance to win a ball game.
1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Are paid
Time for baseball on MLB Network from Citizens Bank Park in the city of brotherly love. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Philadelphia Phillies. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Jeremy Hellickson, the right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for St. Louis, center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. There to take it is Franco, and that's your first out. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. What are the keys to success for them today, Harold?
Everybody knows this is a hitter's ballpark. You hit a ball in the air, it's going to carry. You hit a ball on the ground, it's going to get through. But the key to hitter's ballpark is don't try to do too much. You know the pitcher's going to nibble. And you don't have to touch it. Just reach out and put it in play, and the ball can carry. So contact is the key to hitting in a hitter's ballpark.
First pitch on its way. Aledmus Diaz comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Very nice afternoon. High skies and 77 degrees at game time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Here's Matt Carpenter. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Change up low, 2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
1 out and a runner on second base. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Coming to the plate now, Stephen Piscotty, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball one. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Matt, the interesting thing about Lawrence, now I think the way he sets up is almost telling you what he's going to call. He'll call one side of the plate more than he will the other. Look at his setup. Maybe that'll help you out.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
He really was struggling. He needed that strike right there. It's been a while since he's thrown one. That's just not the way he wanted to start this inning.
Matt Adams.
Here's Matt Adams now. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. From the stretch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he will look at a called third strike, and that go-ahead run has to stay right where it is at third with 2 away now.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, and a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Franco is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. 3 left for St. Louis. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Carlos Martinez gets the start for St. Louis in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Matt, I like this guy. He is a really good pitcher. An ERA just a little over 3 last season. He's usually pretty tough on the opponent. He's going to keep you in the game and give that manager some opportunities late in the game to get a W. I like what this guy brings, and maybe he'll bring it today.
Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Cesar Hernandez.
And this is taken outside for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And the pitch on 2-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, keep an eye on El Torito, Odubel Herrera, as this game moves along. I was talking about him earlier with some people, and I kept telling them he's got some really good speed. If you watch him in this game, he's the type of guy, he's not going to shock you with his speed, but he can make an impact with his legs. We'll see if he gets that chance.
Here's Howie Kendrick. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. Hitless in 3 at-bats. Very weakly on the ground. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Stepping into the box, Odubel Herrera. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 1-0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded foul off to the right side. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. To 2-2 now.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he hung that one. And, man, did he bang it. Just didn't keep it fair.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Phillies down in order. We are still scoreless. Here's Johnny Peralta now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Third baseman, Johnny Peralta.
Here comes the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out.
All right, here's how the Phillies line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
So striding in, Colton Wong. as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Now the first pitch is in the air out toward right field. Saunders is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Batting ninth, left fielder Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. From the entertainment capital of the world, MLB Network welcomes you to Dodger Stadium. Ought to be a good one here between the Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Clayton Kershaw gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Matt, last year he had an ERA under 2. He was that good all season long, being able to put hitters away, getting ahead in counts, all the cliches that you think about, but they add up to be a really solid season. Hopefully he performs like that this year as well.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He will lead this one off today.
Center fielder number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Bounce to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
I think the key to this game, Matt, is working the count. I mean, you've got a guy that's really dominant on the mound, right? So you got to work his pitch count. And if you work the pitch count, now all of a sudden you might get into that bullpen. If they get in the bullpen, they're going to win this game.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Well, Matt, the interesting thing about Carl, look, pitchers struggle with balls in the corner. They don't like that he makes them throw the ball in the middle of the plate sometimes. But he will call that high pitch. So watch him attack the high pitch and try to get that strike.
Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Digging in, Freddie Freeman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. 0-1 count and the pitch. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Down in order go the Braves. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Julio Teheran, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Man, I like this guy. He is a really good pitcher. An ERA just a little over 3 last season. He's usually pretty tough on the opponent. He's going to keep you in the game and give that manager some opportunities late in the game to get a W. I like what this guy brings, and maybe he'll bring it today.
Digging in, Logan Forsythe. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there at the knees, strike 1.
The count.
The windup and the 0-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, I love what Logan Forsythe brings to this lineup. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Here's Corey Seager. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He's gone 2 for 6. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right over the middle, knee high. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So striding forward now, Justin Turner. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Nope, 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Favorable call in there for a strike.
That curveball just froze him. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze him.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Freeman will put this one away, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. Still no score. So striding in, Matt Kemp. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the Dodgers defense, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he's gone 2 for 5. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in, to me it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
Now here it comes. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Here he comes on 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, that's an unusual start to the inning. I mean, 3 straight strikes to the first hitter, and now 3 straight balls to the next. I can't figure it out.
Here it comes on 3-0. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Here's Brandon Phillips, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. And this one misses to Phillips. It's a ball and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. He's running towards second. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Adonis Garcia digs in now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit back up the middle, reined in on the Forsythe covering, and that ends the inning. It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the San Francisco Giants. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Madison Bumgarner, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, as you can see, he's a tall drink of water out there, especially on the mound. That can really work to your advantage because you work on more of a downhill plane and you typically get more extension to the plate on your release. The key, though, is that he has to be out front with his release point or he'll be more likely to miss up in the zone.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Pulled toward right center field. Span is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. Not great. He's 1 for 8. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. A very comfortable afternoon for baseball. 61 degrees our game time temperature. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
You talk about a pitcher's umpire. If you're working both sides of the plate, you have a tendency to be pretty effective with Matthew Ross back there. Look, there's no doubt he's a pitcher's umpire. If I was pitching in this game, I'm sending him a taxi, making sure he gets there safe. That ball's way out of the zone. He's got to set the side slower. You're looking fastball. I like that, but make him get the ball down. They'll never catch up to it up there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike. And there are 2 gone now.
Batting third. First baseman number
settling
44.
In now, Anthony Rizzo. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
Well, he got ahead of him right there, and I'd even say he got away with one. Down and into this guy, that's his nitro zone right there. You don't want to float around there very often.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Jake Arrieta, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. HR, what's the word on him?
Matt, I like this guy. He is a really good pitcher. An ERA just a little over 3 last season. He's usually pretty tough on the opponent. He's going to keep you in the game and give that manager some opportunities late in the game to get a W. I like what this guy brings, and maybe he'll bring it today.
And there you see Denard Span as he gets ready to lead off the home half of inning number 1. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. This ball will be chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matty, when Buster Posey's in this lineup, he's a guy you have to keep your eye on. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he could do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. His history with Jake Arrieta. He's really struggled 0 for 10. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Almora. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Catcher, Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First offering on its way. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
The 0-1 on its way. And he lays off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Giant backstop.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
A high fastball is in there.
Now, that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this will be fouled away. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Ball hit on the ground here for the first baseman, Belt. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Let's take a look at the Giants defense, brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate, you got Buster Posey. Took him a little while to figure out how to work things in the big leagues, but boy, can he catch. He can still catch and throw. He'll fool you every now and then, too, but he calls a tremendous game.
Here's Javier Baez. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. One 1-0 pitch on the way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Addison Russell as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0-1 count and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Softly hit to the left side. And now against his body, a jump throw. And a low throw, but he's able to Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Oakland A's and the Boston Red Sox. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, how I'd categorize this guy, I'd say he's a very reliable major league pitcher. Last year, ERA under 3.5, but he's consistent. What you see is what you get. He gives you innings, and he takes the ball for you.
Here's Rajay Davis now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder, number 11.
And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you're wondering, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Now here's the pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Digging in, Stephen Vogt, lifetime against Chris Sale, 1 for 6. First offering on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected, 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Nope,
and 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Yeah, James Kingsley, solid umpire, and pretty universally appreciated around the game. Basically, he's not a guy you're ever dreading to see behind the plate.
And he pops him up back behind second base. Waiting for it now is Pedroia, and he's got it for out number 2.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Ryan Healy.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Another one sent foul. Just underway here at Fenway Park. Shoots this one over to first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Another 1-2 delivery. And he got him. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. Sonny Gray gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
Into the box now is Dustin Pedroia as he'll lead off the home half of inning number 1. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
That is the 6th foul ball in this at-bat. Now, for those who like to see a lot of pitches, he's doing it for you.
The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard on the ground to second. One there. On to Alonso. It's a double play. Now a chance here from Fenway to take a look at John Farrell's starting lineup card. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. For the second time, it looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Gray has his target. Here comes the first pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit.
I like it. Hard line drive on the fastball. Hit off the fastball, and good things happen.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. 2 out with the man at first. Chop foul over towards the dugout. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Nope.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Over to first, Gray. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. A runner on first with 2 away. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hot shot to third. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. We are still scoreless. Here's Chris Davis now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. Not great. He's 1 for 8.
Davis.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking in the outfield at Mookie Betts. This kid came up as a second baseman, flew through the organization, tearing it up. But where are you going to go when you're blocked by Dustin Pedroia? So they moved into the outfield. I cannot believe how quick he caught on.
So digging in now, Jake Smolinski, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
1-1.
1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play. So the count goes to 2-2 now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien. Ripped on the ground to first. And Morgan will take this one to the bag himself, and the side is... Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the San Francisco Giants. It's going to be fun marveling at 2 of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Madison Bumgarner, a lefty from North Carolina, against the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes. He dominates. He mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5.
So striding in, Jonathan Villar. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Milwaukee, second baseman, number 5.
Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early, and let him do his thing.
Here comes the first pitch. Orlando Arcia stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 64 degrees our temperature here at first pitch this afternoon. One 0 count. Here it is. A high fastball is in there and set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, with Matthew Ross back there, we may not see a lot of offense unless you have a game plan to expand the strike zone, because he calls out of the zone better than anybody. I shouldn't say better. I should say more than anybody in the
2
league.
balls, 1 strike.
No
Count.
offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Parker is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Now at the plate, Ryan Braun. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Tough pitch to lay off.
Ball
The
1, no
slider
strike.
stays high for ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Looked like a
2 balls,
slider
no
perhaps,
strike.
but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
He's fallen
Oh, that's
behind
just
now,
out.
3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Hard hit ball to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. Junior Guerra, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so.
And there you see Denard Span as he gets ready to lead off the home half
Leading
of
off
inning
for the
number
Giants.
1.
Center fielder, Denard Span.
Ball 1.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
1-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
1-1. Here it comes. Down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Broxton's under it. 1 down. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a pitch right there you've got to just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Sliced hard on the ground. Shaw has it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Posey.
Now at the plate, Buster Posey. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First delivery to him on the way. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. We are still scoreless. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner. Here's the first pitch to him. Lined back over second, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Now batting, Domingo Santana. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
A runner at first with no outs here. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Giants.
And
behind the plate, you got Buster Posey. Took him a little while to figure out how to work things in the big leagues, but boy, can he catch. He can still catch and throw. He'll fool you every now and then, too, but he calls a tremendous game.
Digging in, Hernan Perez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Ready with the 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Working for the punch out and the offering. And here's a ball hit in the air.